We're here for this AFC North battle between the Bengals and the Browns. Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms, and we're here for a divisional round matchup. One team came through the wild card weekend. The other one's been sitting back on a bye, waiting for this matchup. So the playoffs continue, and everything is at stake here, partner.
Well, it is, Jim. Everything is at stake, of course. Playoffs mean win and go on, lose, it's over. The big debate always, do you want a team to be the team that played last week in the wild card or the bad team? To me, I would always prefer to be the bye team. You're rested, you get a chance to correct your mistakes, and you had 2 weeks to prepare for the team you're playing today. I think those are big advantages.
So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Get ready.
Now 1st and 10. Running away from the pressure. Gets past the first wave, steps out of bounds, and slides to a stop. Offense lines up here. 1st down and 10. To the ground here. Right side, and that's a gain of maybe 5. This offensive line today will be leaned on to protect their quarterback as well as opening up some running lanes. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. The tackle was made, but the 1st down is picked up.
When a coach can have a run that picks up those kind of yards, it gives them confidence, and they will show more and more patience with the running game. So the defense, they better dig in here.
1st and 10. Got a flag. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Offside defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. able to move the chains after that penalty. Looking to scramble, looking to the right side and throwing. And that ball's nearly picked off, but he dropped it. Here's the defense, a unit that works best when it gets to the quarterback.
Let's go.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down. So with that play, they move into enemy territory and driving here early stages.
Well, look, I'm going to blame the defense. They're being so passive. You got to go out there and take some chances. If you don't, this offense is going to keep marching down the field.
First and 10. They give it to the running back.
32, the ball carrier on the play. Gain of 2.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Second down and 8. Down the field. And it falls incomplete.
What a good job by the defensive back that time. That ball was thrown beautifully down the field. High arcing throw, but the defensive back in great position knocks it down.
Third and 8. Getting away from the pressure. He's in the clear. Makes a move and he's free. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down. Nickel formation for the defense here. Quick drop back. Going for the home run. In his hands, complete, touchdown.
Playoffs so different from the regular season. The divisional round of the playoffs, when you score first, that makes you feel great. So that is a wonderful touchdown there by the offense.
The Bengals in field goal formation. The kick is good.
The kick is good.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things could go wrong, but good execution that time by the offense and a good kick, 3 points.
And that's a return of about 23 before he's hit and stopped. First down on the way. Halfback counter, trying the right side. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first. Second down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Records the sack on the play. Loss of 12.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first.
Let's go.
Looking long. It's incomplete. The defender had it for a moment, but could not pick it off cleanly.
Good job by the defense. That whole series, they put the offense in a tough situation. Third and long, they stop them once again.
And he mucks it. The ball's on the ground. signals right away, fair catch. Here's a quarterback who's been a should be a routine punt. He wants to return this one. And he's going to give his team great starting field position on that return.
There's nothing like a good punt returner. Just give him a little hope. Just make somewhat of a decent block. He'll do the rest. That's what we saw that time.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Dropping back 3. He's looking to the right here on this throw. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. 15 minutes down, 45 minutes to go. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals with a nickel look here on defense. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Perfectly thrown. Here's the first snap after the big play. Now 1st and 10. We'll go ground. They get to him just in time. 1 yard shy of the first down. The defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd and 1. Quarterback drops back, play action. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window, very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it, fired it, got the touchdown.
They're set to punt it away now. This punt will be returned. This big return's going to set up his team in excellent field position.
Well, the offense, they need to pat him on the hiney when he comes off the field. What a good job by the punt returner. Puts him in good field position.
Offense lines up here. You'll get it in the weak eye. Nice tackle.
What a job that time by the offensive line. That hole was so big, he could have drove a car through it. The running back hit it full speed, and that allowed him to get down the field and get that long run.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Back to the ground, running to the left side, and that's a gain of 10. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. 3-step drop. He's scrambling now. The quarterback throws to the right. Nowhere else to go, and he's out of bounds.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold him.
Offense lines up here. 1st and goal. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down.
Get ready.
Mike is 59.
2nd and goal from the 4. Looking for an open touchdown.
That was a nice job that time by the offense, driving down for the touchdown to increase their lead. That really takes a lot of pressure off the defense.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Bengals now have. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. And he's taken down after picking up 31 on the return. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
I don't even want to speculate what the injury is, but I think it's safe to say by just watching the player, he's in a lot of pain, and I hope it's not serious.
Second down. Trying to make something happen. Airing it out. On target.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
First down following the long play. First down and 10. Scrambling out of the pocket. Breaks free, has some space to work with. And you can see how they fared in the red zone to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Coming up, second down. Action fake. Running away from the pressure. Halftime, 2 minutes away.
Loss of one.
The Bengals come out in the nickel. Third and 3. Set up screen. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Browns.
You want to make your coach happy? Have the lead and have your offense just keep pushing the football down the field and score and increase that lead.
The Browns for the point after. Makes the PAT. The Bengals, I'm sure, wanted to avoid. The punter awaits the snap.
Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
Looking to make a difference. Tackled down at the 22. The Browns ready to take over the football. The quarterback is coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Ball slipped out of his hands.
Nice job by the quarterback. He gets quick pressure, able to get outside the pocket and keep this play alive.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 10. Getting away from the pressure. Incomplete.
Well, even though they didn't get to completion, I like the fact that they tried to throw the football deep down the field, keep that defense off balance.
The Browns come to the line. 1st down marker is at the 32. Now looking at 3rd down. He's scrambling now. Looking to the right side and throwing. And that's going to be a 3 and out. That does it here for the first half. Bengals trail in this one, which is brought to you by Verizon. The punt team is in place and ready to perform. Set up, return. Here he goes. This is a big-time return. This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
Well, Jim, I know his family's watching, so we'll give all the information we can as soon as we get it. But it looks like it could be a major injury, and I hope the best.
Good yardage picked up on that ball.
Well, when you're on the defensive side, if you read the offensive formation, where do they have the most numbers at? And that's usually where they're going to run the football. That time the offense goes to the strong side, gets outside, you should have an extra defender there waiting for him. Terrible job by the defense.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. And out of the shotgun. He's looking to the right. Ball's loose. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Well, this is just the worst case.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Browns official. He told me the injury was a dislocated thumb. And guys, after watching him with the doctors, you can tell this is a very painful injury.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
The Bengals will line up. 1st down markers right at the 15-yard line. What a drive this has been.
Here we go.
3rd down and 7. Into the open flat. Reaches out and snatches it. A tackle behind the line.
Well, it was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
The Bengals in field goal formation. Hits the upright and goes wide of the mark.
Well, that's why you play this kind of defense, Jim. You bend but don't break, and And every once in a while you get lucky when the kicker just comes out there and chokes and misses an easy attempt.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Just a quick drop back. Trying to make something happen. The Browns now move the chains.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great wide receivers are going to get open.
1st and 10. Looking to go deep. And they can't connect.
Quarterback has a strong arm, but I am starting to question his touch. Need a little more touch on those deep passes. That time he overthrows the receiver.
2nd and 10. This is a screenplay all the way. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Good job by the quarterback that time. Makes the decision. Throws it short. It does not get the first down, but I promise you, 3rd and short is a lot easier than having 3rd and long.
3rd down and 3. The quarterback throws to the right. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
No good. An empty trip for the offense.
All right, he missed.
The Bengals in field goal formation. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
And he's going to give his team great starting field position on that return. The Browns come onto the field now for this next series. Double tight end formation. Now 1st and 10. The quarterback will hand it off. They're going to the hurry up offense, and they're back to the line quickly. It's now 2nd down. Handoff. Tackles made.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 3rd and 9. They're setting up screen. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the 1st down marker.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
1st down and 10. Here's the handoff. Ball's on the ground. Ball is out. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous.
Got a little crease. Ball's out. This will be 2nd down. We'll run it. Here's the handoff.
Good run that time. It results in a 1st down, and it moves those chains on the sideline. Keep those chains moving. Tire that defense out.
First down here after the run. Back to the ground now on 1st down. And here's a look at their red zone percentage to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Second down here.
Ready.
He gets it again on this drive. No stopping him now. That's a touchdown.
This is about as good as I've seen this offense play all year long. Big lead. They don't care. They're still attacking, getting after it, and they score another touchdown.
The Browns for the point after. Inside of the uprights. Browns ready to take it. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. They're getting ready to punt it away here on fourth down.
Let's go. Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
Going to try his luck here. They pounce on him there. The Browns now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Weak eye formation. And they're going to run.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
And here we have second down. He's looking long. And it's incomplete.
Number 2 has his pass ball incomplete. Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, it's third down.
Break 38. Break 38, please.
He's going deep. Caught it. Let his feet around.
Complete the pass.
That play is going to be challenged. There is the red flag.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football.
Well, that's going to pay off now. That challenge was very timely indeed.
Yeah, it was. I think the coach even saw the results on the field himself. That's why he challenged. Good job. He wins.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. First and 10. Obvious running play here out of the strong eye.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. They'll run it with him again. Left side. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first. And you can see how they fared in the red zone to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Scrambling out of the pocket. And almost picked off.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. The quarterback is coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. 1st and 10, and they go back to the ground. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
This game has been out of hand for a long time. They're down near the goal line again, and it's just up to the defense. Have some courage, show some pride, and try to stop them this time.
That's 2nd down coming up. They feed it to him again.
Number 30 on the run.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Play after play after play here on this drive. They'll run with it again. The blowout continues. Another touchdown.
Oh, what a good job there by the offense. 3rd and goal. And what did they do? They run the football against the defense. And nice job getting the touchdown.
The Bengals will line up. The first down markers right at the 23-yard line. 3rd down now. They'll go shotgun here. Looking for an open receiver on the right. That catch, good for a first down.
Well, when you're being blown out this late in the game, what you're trying to do is just do something to build your confidence for next week, or if nothing else, build your stat line. Try to score once you get in the red zone.
They send the tight end in motion. Snap back to the quarterback. Out of the gun. Inhales the pass. Touchdown at the end.
You look at that score, you're getting blown out, but you know what? Don't look at the scoreboard. What a job by the offense that time. They go out there, drive down the field, and get a score. Gives you hope. You never know. You can still come back.
Bengals ready for action. And he's across the 10, and that's about it. He's tackled at the 15-yard line. The Browns offense now marches onto the field. Nickel formation here for the defense. Play action. Running away from the pressure.
Number 98.
What a play. Snickers is the proud sponsor of this satisfying defensive replay. When hunger hits, Snickers satisfies. That leads us to 2nd down. He wants to go deep. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Browns official. The staff is saying it's a minor injury, but they've decided to play it safe, guys. They'll keep him out for the rest of this one.
And this will probably wrap things up here. 3rd down and 13. Launching it deep. Oh, that could have been intercepted, but he couldn't hold on. One team has secured its spot at the conference championship, while the other disheartened to know they were this close to the NFL's Final Four. When you win in this round, you win in the divisional round. You know now they're just one more victory away from the Super Bowl stage. What a victory here today.
Yeah, it is. That dream that you have of going to the Super Bowl, we got a lot closer after today's game. And to beat such a quality opponent gives you confidence. You feel good about everything you're doing. You can't wait for that conference championship game.
Let's relive this one amazing play because it's our GMC Never Say Never moment of the game. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.
In New England. We're here for this showdown between the Patriots and Hello Friends. Thanks along with Bill Simpson. Welcome to the AFC Championship game. These two teams have fought to get to this point, and the winner move on to the Super Bowl. Bill, how about it before game time?
Oh, Jim, exciting time for everybody involved. You can hear the crowd, they're so into it. I'll tell you what, you get these big games and chance to win and go to the Super Bowl, you cannot be afraid to take chances, especially the coaches. If the opportunity is there, if you got to go for it on fourth down, if you need to take punch, call those plays to give your team the best chance to win. And for the players, quit looking at the scoreboard. Just play hard, focus on every play, and if you do that, that'll give you the greatest chance to win.
And now we've got a young quarterback about to head onto the field for the first time today. The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. Now 1st and 10. Looks to his left. Secures it with 2 hands. Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. It's a 2nd and 4. Screen pass. Gains 9.
The quarterbacks and wide receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
First down and 10 as they go ground here. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The offense lined up in the full house. The give. He's going to the left.
That's a bread and butter play by all offenses in the NFL. Get a few yards and get that first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Play fake here, heaving it down the field, and it's incomplete. Taking a look at the linebackers. They're young, they're unheralded, but they do know how to make plays. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Second and 10. Looking for a receiver on the. That ball is picked off. He's got some daylight. In the books. Touchdown. Snickers is the proud. Of this satisfying defensive replay. When hunger hits, Snickers satisfies. Patriots now getting ready to kick it away. Fights through that hit. The return was well covered, and it's a run back of only about 18. Offense lines up here. First and 10. Play action. Looking to scramble, challenging the defenders to the right side. Good piece of tackling. First down here. Out of the shotgun formation. Getting away from the pressure. Looking to the right side and throwing. The offense looking down the field. The promised land so close by. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Staying with the passing game on first down. He's looking to the right. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now on the defensive side, you got to come out.
Hunters all set here.
Hey, man, watch the blitz, watch the blitz.
He's going to try and return this one. This big return's going to set up his team in excellent field position.
Terrible job by the defense that time. They did not spread the field. They got out of their running lanes. And when you do that, it creates a lane. The punt returner saw it and got some big yards.
First down here.
Get ready.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's scrambling now. He's looking to go down the field here. Interception. They bring him to the turf.
Makes the interception.
Ohio! Ohio!
Looks like they're going to run the Wildcat. 1st and 10. The quarterback throws to the right. The Browns get a 1st down. Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Trying to make something happen. Down the field. Wow, what a catch. Got what he wanted. Touchdown.
Well, one thing we're seeing more and more in the NFL, when you want to get touchdown passes, sometimes you got to be able to move, get out of trouble. Good job that time, moving away from the defensive rush, throws it for a touchdown.
They're in punting formation.
He's coming. Watch the blitz.
He's got a chance to return this one. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. They give it to the back, and he's running off tackle. New set of downs now after picking up the 1st on the ground. Staying with the running game on 1st down. This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
By the looks of that, you can tell it looks like a major injury, and it's a tough sport, a lot of big hits, and I hope he's going to be okay.
2nd down and 4. Going for the home run. An incompletion right there, but it really should have been an interception. Outstanding coverage on the deep throw, forcing the incompletion.
That's why he's one of the best in the league. He's aggressive. He can take away short passes, but also has the speed and the ability to get back there and knock down those deep ones too.
Caught it, but he's out of bounds.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's 4th down near midfield. Punt the football.
The offense says, let's roll the dice and let's go for it on 4th down. One more snap and another quarter is in the books.
Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
The formation here, shotgun, scrambling out of the pocket, taking off. That will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter here in Cleveland. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the 2nd. Offense lines up here. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. And they can't connect.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback likes to keep trying to go deep down the field against his cover 2. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath or right down the middle.
Get ready.
2nd and 10. To the ground here. And he'll go to the left.
That was a running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
3rd and 6. Running away from the pressure. And he's forced to the ground.
You're near midfield. It's 4th down. What do? I got the answer right here. You punt it. Play field position. Make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
And he puts it through for 3.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done, and he gives them 3.
All set to punt here. And a touchback. Offense lines up here. Takes the snap from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Looking long. And it's incomplete. They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
Under pressure and incomplete.
Got to have good feet as a quarterback in today's game, and well, that's always been the case. But when you get under pressure, you got to be able to move outside and see if you can make a play.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation.
Looking for an open interception. Not giving up another inch.
Linebackers nowadays.
Should be what we call a gimme. The field goal try. Yes, sir.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
He's brought to a halt. The Browns will look to get set. It's been a close game so far. The score's 17-10. Now 1st and 10. Takes it from the weak guy. Gains 15. First down here after the run. Leading on that running attack again here on 1st down.
Let's go.
Split backfield here. 2nd and 6. Airing it out. And that ball's nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
They call that the moment of truth. It's a beautiful throw down the field, but the defensive back, he waits until it's time to make that jump. He defends the pass. What a good job by the defensive back.
3rd down and 6. They'll go ground. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
3-yard gain on the play.
The Patriots lined up in the nickel.
Get ready. Get ready.
We're about midway through the 2nd, and here's the next snap. With 2 hands, he has it. He steps out.
You can't always go for it on 4th and short, but I like this call. They make it, the offense executes, and they pick up the 1st down.
1st down, offense readying for the snap. Here's the running play, off tackle. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
6, the Browns.
This offense, they are so aggressive. I love it, man. Even though they had the lead, they kept pressing the issue, and they got another touchdown to increase that lead.
The Browns for the point after. It's good. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Browns offense ready now to see what it can do. It's first down as they head to the line. 3-step drop. Looking to go deep. And there's a great catch.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
First down coming up. Drop back, shotgun formation. Challenging the defenders to the right side. He's brought down.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
Offense lines up here.
Get ready. Let's go.
Tight ends in motion here. No margin for error from just out, and he's in for the touchdown.
I would bet first and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do they do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
The point after is good. Should be a routine punt. Wants to give it a go here. This is a big-time return. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
I don't even want to speculate what the injury is, but I think it's safe to say by just watching the player, he's in a lot of pain, and I hope it's not serious.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Has the reception all alone. The Browns, one timeout remaining. Now on first down, they're going back up top. Getting away from the pressure. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Not a wise throw there into double coverage.
It's not all about speed at the quarterback position, running away from trouble. You're able to take a couple steps up, a couple steps sideways, get that extra time, avoid the sack, and still throw the football.
He's scrambling down. The quarterback throws to the right. Thrown incomplete.
Well, that's a good job by my man. Really good effort. Gets outside the pocket. But boy, once he gets outside the pocket, that's a terrible throw.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Throwing now to his left. Slips right through his fingertips.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When they're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
This will be a 41-yard field goal try. Trying to make something happen. And he makes the catch just past the first down marker.
Anytime you give a quarterback that kind of time, he's going to get comfortable, get his feet under him, be relaxed, and he is going to make the perfect throw down the field. Easy completion that time for the quarterback.
Get ready. Brad, 38.
So, first and goal to go. Draw play. And he's brought to the ground. And here's a look at their red zone percentage to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Second down coming up. Second and goal from the 3. Quarterback drops back, play action.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for a touchdown.
Third and goal. Scrambling out of the pocket, looking for an open receiver on the right.
Big decision for the coach this time, Jim. You failed on third and goal. What do? Do you go for it? I say you call the play and you try to put up 7 points.
And it's a fake. What a catch. Touchdown.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on fourth and goal. He goes for it, and they get it.
And the point after is good. That does it here for the first half. Patriots trail in this one. We'll be back in a moment with the first half analysis, which is brought to you by Verizon. The Patriots are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score's 38-17. He'll take a knee here, and that means the offense will start the game at the 20. The Browns now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. They face first down.
Let's go.
Action fake. Running away from the pressure. Challenging the defenders to the right side. And intercepted.
Anytime you're backed up on the
This will take all the leg strength he can muster. The Browns will use a timeout here early in the second half. Defense got a bit of a blow and now readies for the next play. An empty possession for the offense. Well, it was a long field goal attempt, but this time they're unable to come up with any points at all.
Yeah, and when you get in situations like this, everything has to be perfect. The snap, the hold, and the kick, and it wasn't, and that's why they missed the field goal.
No huddle time. They're able to move the chains after that last run from the gun. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. He steps out. First down on the way. Play action. Looking to the right side and throwing. That'll stop the play right there.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Let's go.
First down and 10. Getting away from the pressure. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Touchdown, Cleveland Browns.
There's one thing you can't be anymore in the NFL. You can't be a sitting duck. My man is not a sitting duck. How about that? Good moves, good scrambling. Gets open, finds the receiver, puts it right on target for the touchdown.
The Browns with an extra point try on the way. Counted. The Patriots come to the line with 5 wideouts and no one in the backfield. The quarterback throws to the right. Tackle down at the 42-yard line.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a 3rd and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion. 3rd and a long way to go. Looking for an open receiver on the right. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Well,
And lining up for a 44-yard field goal. The kick is good.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, Jim, I know his family's watching, so we'll give all the information we can as soon as we get it. But it looks like it could be a major injury, and I hope the best.
The Browns get a first down.
You throw it deep for a lot of reasons. One, you're hoping for the big play, maybe a touchdown, but also you got to think about interference. You can get that a lot of times, but that was a nice throw and catch.
Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
When you have defensive ends that like to go up the field and they think they're going to get to the quarterback, you know what you do to those kind of defensive ends? You run draw plays and screens underneath them. Take advantage of the fact that they're not reading their keys.
Second down here after that run play. The final quarter underway now with this snap. The tackle was made, but the first down is picked up.
Nothing like seeing a complete offense. That's what we're watching here today. Yes, we know they can throw it, but what they're showing us here, they can grind out some first downs running the football too.
1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground on first down. Gains 17.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Looking for some daylight up the middle. And you can see how they fared in the red zone to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Second down now. 2nd and goal from the 8. The defense gets a sack.
That's what all defensive coordinators love to see, when they don't have to blitz and one of their defensive linemen gets a sack without any blitzing.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. He's scrambling down, challenging the defenders to the right side, and that's a gain of 10.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Trying to make something happen. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
Boy, the offense.
The Browns come onto the field for their next series. The quarterback is coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. In on the stop.
Number 30 on the carry.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
The quarterback is coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Number 30 with the carry.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Let's go. Watch the flip. Watch the flip.
Three.
Pull it down. Pull it down. Mike 52. Mike 52.
Third down and 1. Another handoff. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down.
That is a nice job by the running back there. He knew it was third and short, so he put that big old body up in there and grinds out the first down.
First and 10. On first down, it's back to the ground game.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. That last play was a run. Third down coming up. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
The quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Well, I like the decision that time to go for it on fourth and short. Yeah, you got some big old hogs up front. They're pretty strong, so it's fourth down. Go for it, and you pick it up.
First down here after the run. The ball is turned loose. The defense has the Browns use another timeout here. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. Now first and 10. There's a flag out. Trying to work the middle of the field, right where it had to be.
Offside. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. The Browns are getting set for their next possession. The quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. He's looking long. It's incomplete. The defender had it for a moment, but could not kick it off cleanly.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback likes to keep trying to go deep down the field against this cover two. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath or right down the middle.
Second down and 10. And he'll try. The ball is out. The tackle is made.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
First down and 10. He's going deep. Touchdown in this game. Is tight.
Wow, how about that?
The Patriots are about to kick the football back, but it's the offense celebrating and the defense doing all the setup. That fumble recovery gave them great field position, setting up the score. Brought down at the 47-yard line. This satisfying defensive replay is brought to you by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. The quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. First and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. The Patriots are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. At the 45-yard line. This play will most likely be the last of the game. Second down and 9. Picks up maybe 3. There they are, the winners of the Lamar Hunt Trophy, the new AFC champions. Well, today we identified the best team in its conference. Going on now to the big stage and the Super Bowl.
To win a conference championship, that is so exciting. But then to sit back and think, we are going to the Super Bowl. That is something that you just can't even dream sometimes when you think of the good stuff that the game can bring you. But an exciting game today, going to the Super Bowl, it's just all wonderful, wonderful stuff.
An incredible ending to this one, and let's watch it one more time. Our GMC Never Say Never moment of the game. So that's going to do it in this one. For Phil Simms and all the crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.